Now you see, you can put yourself, state your, make your plea, state your case, put yourself on the mercy of the group. If you're in a Gestalt group, this works very well because you got that energy in the now. One way or another, you've got to experience yourself acting in the now, psychodrama. What you look like, what you say, and what you do, and you have to listen to yourself and watch yourself. Pearls could do this. Great Clinician. Or in 12 step, you get 5 minutes to talk. And you could put yourself, your case, on the mercy of the group. See if anyone will support you. It gives us good material to work with. In other words, I'm going to give you an example. In a group in the 70s, I got up. There was a woman. I love the women big. I'm only 5'2.5", but I love them big. I love them 6 foot tall, 5'10", with a great body on them. I say that straight out. And there was a woman in the group that I was lusting after. I say that straight out. And I got up and I pleaded my case. I went to the woman in the group and told her exactly what I wanted. In exact terms, in a very straightforward, matter-of-fact way. And I tried to get my body language in concert with what I wanted. The result, of course, was that I was horrifically rejected. As I had no chance. The only chance I had, predicated on the way I look, my phenotype, my temperament. Phenotype is your bodily presentation in the social arena, what you look like physically, what your opponent could draw about you physically. In my case, I'm 5'2.5". I have a big moon face and a big belly. And I'm out proportion. I'm badly proportioned. I have no neck. That's the bottom line. That's telling it just what I've got to work with. You have to begin with that. And then I expected the group to show me mercy. I was looking for a mercy, a sexual encounter, acceptance, on the basis of humanity, on the basis of compassion. And I was looking for the group to back me. And of course, then you go around the group and you test for reactions to what was said. And of course, the woman horrifically rejected me. It was horrific. And of course, when I heard this, I was very emotionally distraught, to say the least, because my manhood was challenged severely. But you have to step back and say, I rolled the dice. It's like playing in Las Vegas. The odds were way against me. But the important thing was that I got up and asked for what I wanted in direct, clear, adamant terms. And did so without apology. That's the important thing. Not whether I got it or not. So then the group came in, and as anticipated, they all came in against me. And that was to be anticipated. And what that does is put the man, in this case I was the man on the spot. I was the man in the hot box, in the hot seat, working with a Fritz Burroughs direct gestalt. And the clinician, if he was good, would pursue the thing. If it was me, I'd pursue the thing. Because I got the energy going, I got a happening going, and a living situation that I can work with the facts. They're right before my eyes. Everybody can see it. And starts a gestalt going. When a gestalt is instigated, there is a compulsion, a drive to complete the gestalt, to close it. And that's when your interaction with Pearls is over with at that point. When the goal has been instigated. And then you have to go out there and figure out what it means. No therapy is ever done in the therapy room. It's done out there. And then you just talk about or analyze it in the quote-unquote therapy room. So this forces me to look at my past, to look at patterns and to recreate what happened in the room. But remember one thing, and this is the important take out of what I'm saying. You can't get it what you don't ask for directly. However, you have to ask for it. You only got one shot at it because it's a happening in the now. There's only one chance, only one shot. And you have to work with what you got at the present and hope it's enough. But then you also have to have the maturity, the courage, and the intellectual, philosophical understanding that one, it's not an entitlement. Two, you don't have to get it. Three, you have to, and you must be responsible for everything that happens after you acted on the impulse. That means the protocol, the other people that were around, and the woman that you're approaching, her reaction. You're responsible for all of that. A lot of times you go into it Geronimo style, and there's nothing wrong with going into it. You count the Geronimo style. That's yelling, Geronimo, and going for broke with what you got at the time and hope you get lucky. There's nothing wrong with that. That shows me you got the courage. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That shows me you got the courage to ask for what you want. Do you also have the courage to accept the no? Do you also have the courage to critically look at it and evaluate it? This is the important thing. And it takes courage. It takes resolve. It takes maturity, and it takes will. And this cannot be developed unless you have a foundation. That foundation means you have to be in tremendous physical shape. You have to have lifting, pulling, punching, holding power that is functional in the real world. And most importantly, nobody should be able to take your balance away, especially if you're built close to the ground like I am. And you have to train yourself, all the fear out of yourself, so you're not intimidatable in any way. This is an enormous challenge, and I put the challenge right out, right here and right now.